Oi oi! AntKeepsGaming here, and today we're doing another Smash Bracket reaction for Isabelle versus Ganondorf, Animal Crossing vs Zelda. Just a quick side note, I actually watched Jigglypuff and Kirby before this because I thought this one I'm watching now was after, but it's not, it's before, so as you can see there's a space next to Sonic, so that was completely my bad. I just completely forgot about it, honestly. So, we're going to watch it now. I said I haven't seen it because I thought it was next, but we'll see what happens. So, and at the moment, my Smash Bracket bingo card, we've got 3 wrong. I'm going to still count Sonic because I still reacted to it. I still guessed Sonic and he lost. The results are overturned. I'm going to do another one, so maybe I was right and wrong. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm going to say I was wrong. So, and then Jigglypuff, I thought Jigglypuff was going to win, but didn't. My explanation is in my other video. Go check it out. And yeah, so without further ado, let's start. But before we start, guys, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and turn notifications so you like these reactions I do. If you want me to do more, let me know. Let's do this. Boom.
What would happen if the great King of Evil, Ganondorf, and the hard-working Secretary of Animal Crossing went toe-to-toe in a battle to determine who would come out on top? I'm Ink, and this is Smash Bracket, a show dedicated to solving that exact question. If each playable character from the Super Smash Bros. Series was entered into a giant fighting tournament using them at the peak of their strength, who would be victorious? The rules for this series are on screen now, with a link for a further breakdown in the description. With all that in place, let's take a look at today's match between Ganondorf and Isabelle to see who will advance on to the next round and who will be disqualified.
Is that hand drawn?
Let's get into it.
Nice. You're going all out with this.
Once upon a time, in the faraway land of Hyrule, there lived a child named Ganondorf. He was born as the only male in his matriarchal tribe for over 100 years, and the rightful king to the throne to rule over the Gerudo people. His entire country lived in the middle of a vast desert that laid under a scorching sun and a bitter, sandy wind that would beat his people down every single day. When night fell, a frigid gale pierced their homes and always brought the same thing: death. But in another part of Hyrule, there blew a different one that brought greenery and life to people more fortunate than his own. So rather than being faced with suffering and ruin, he saw a land of prosperity. And so, like any good king, he dedicated his life to finding a better life for his people. Despite his noble intentions, though, his methods were less than ideal. In the aftermath of the Great Hyrulean Civil War, Ganondorf saw a chance to use the tragedy as an opportunity to swear false fidelity to the King of Hyrule. This brought a newfound trust from the royal family and allowed Ganondorf to move freely throughout the land of Hyrule, and after many, many attempts, different timelines, and transforming into a few different evil pigs and puppets, he eventually gained access to the Triforce, a powerful artifact capable of granting wishes, gaining access to the power of the 3 goddesses, and increasing the wielder's power to unimaginable levels. He first obtained the Triforce of Power, granting him the blessings of the goddess Din. This bestows upon him near invulnerability and a never-ending pool of magic to draw upon. Through this power, Ganondorf can shrug off being stabbed through the chest, having towers crumble on top of him, and he even took flames from the dragon Baloo with no visible injuries. At his peak, Ganondorf is so powerful that not even the legendary Master Sword could scratch him. It was only with the upgraded version, the Golden Sword, that Link stood any chance against him. Even then, it took silver arrows, powerful enough to one-shot nearly everything in the game, to kill Ganondorf, and he was still able to survive several of these. With this power, his physical strength seemingly knows no limits. Even upon transforming into a tiny bat, he's strong enough to smash through the top of this pyramid. The Triforce of Wisdom unlocks the powers of Nehru, giving him access to legendary mystical abilities, such as amplifying his innate magic. He's able to use energy blasts, teleportation, transmutation, transfiguration, and more. He's also able to conjure minions and even resurrect them from the dead. Ganondorf is such a powerful sorcerer that he's even been able to send plagues and drought to Hyrule while trapped in an alternate dimension. The last piece of the Triforce grants Ganondorf access to the power of Faeror, the source of all life. Given that its only other wielder was Link, who wasn't nearly as gifted as Ganondorf or Zelda at channeling the power of his Triforce, the Triforce of Courage's true power is still somewhat of a mystery. One of the most frightening things about Ganondorf, though, is his evil heart. He's the personification of the reincarnated hatred of the god Demise. And under his relentless search for the Triforce and hunger for power, he's become a truly terrifying opponent. During this quest for power, Ganondorf truly became evil, and a ruthless, ruthless warrior who would slaughter anyone who stood in his way, even children. He's a power-hungry master of manipulation and deceit, and a skilled tactician. By the end of Ganondorf's life, he had zero regard for anybody's life but his own. Ganon's wake of destruction and brutality seemingly know no bounds, and to cross him spells death for all but the strongest foes. Now let's see how he stacks up against his foe, Isabelle.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Anyway, Ganondorf, so... yeah, he's quite powerful, but I just got a feeling this is going to be like one of those things where, yeah, this guy's ultra powerful, oh, this is a stomp sort of thing, and it's not going to be, and then, like, turns out Isabelle's going to win. But he has got the Triforce, which is very interesting. I didn't know... no, I knew what the Triforce did, I thought it would just give you a wish, but I didn't realise they had, like, other powers associated with the Triforce. I know to make you more powerful, but I didn't realise it was like that sort of thing. I thought it was just amplifying Ganondorf's powers he already had. So that's quite very interesting, really. So Isabelle, let's go. See what you got, Isabelle.
While brave warriors can defend their homes from invasions of evil, and gifted leaders can bring a town from poverty to prosperity, it's often the everyday workers who support their city through small contributions
Nurse
that
Joy
serve
versus
as the
Isabelle.
lifeblood of their
Come on, let's go.
hometown, such as Isabelle, the hardworking and kind-hearted secretary of Animal Crossing. Much like Ganondorf, she came from rough beginnings, as she and her twin brother Digby had to live out of a cardboard box while growing up. She didn't let these humble beginnings define her, though. Despite coming off as a little ditzy or clumsy, she's a master of engineering with degrees from over 19 different universities, which she obtained just for the joy of learning. Under her direction and engineering expertise, her town has created Pits of Fire, a state-of-the-art surveillance system, a huge building that holds the remains of many dead, mighty beasts, and a portal to an alternate dimension called the Dream World. That isn't all, though. Isabelle has also helped in the creation of a machine capable of drilling through the ground. She's also recreated mystical wonders like Stonehenge, and even panels capable of harnessing energy from a giant ball of scorching gas that, if destroyed, could wipe out an entire solar system. Despite her cheerful demeanor, though, Isabelle has a dark side that hides beneath the surface. Throughout her difficult childhood and pursuit of architectural knowledge, she gained years of fighting experience with her brother Digby, and even acted as a bully intent on destroying his property. While some lesser life forms need to increase their power with magical artifacts, Isabelle increases her mental acuity with handcrafted drinks specifically designed to increase her energy. And she even drinks it with a substance extracted from the bodies of her villagers. Her unbridled rage comes out when seeing people destroy property. And she can even summon her Isabellistic form as she drops her gentle facade. This is a power that no villager in their right mind would ever want to face. And she is no stranger to dealing with some pretty disagreeable people, including the standoffish pig, Ganon. So whether it be her high IQ or the dark individual lying deep beneath the surface of her cheery exterior, Isabelle is a rough matchup for anyone. With all that said and done, though, let's get into the fight and see who will be disqualified and who will advance on to the next round of the Smash Bracket. But first, do you want to see early works in progress for our animations, have exclusive live streams with the research team, get early access to music, or even vote on future matchups? We just launched a Patreon to help fund our series, and we have a lot of really cool rewards there. Go check it out if you're interested in supporting Smash Bracket and keeping the series alive. But anyway, let's get into the fight and see who will advance on to the next round of the Smash Bracket and who will be disqualified.
Okay, before we get, as I said before, like, this could be one of those things where you say, oh, Ganondorf's really powerful, but then it comes out like Isabelle wins, the, you know, character you don't expect. So it's kind of hard. There wasn't much going for Isabelle. It said, oh, she can drink to be really hyperactive. Ganondorf's got the bloody Triforce, mate. Can you see what I'm saying? Like, but then, like, if he gets a Triforce, Isabelle can just pocket it, which they didn't go into. You know, in Smash, she just kind of go pockets anything. She can just pocket that and use that against Ganondorf. That's the thing. So you don't know. But what I'm going with my gut, I really think it's going to be Ganondorf. There wasn't much said with Isabelle, to be honest, compared to Ganondorf, and I don't know if it's just how they present it or stuff, you know, or it's just because I'm biased because, you know, I played Animal Crossing New Horizon, but still it's kind of like, well, really, I'm not a really Isabelle fan, but no, my luck is going to be something that's going to be completely out of the blue or something, and then Isabelle's going to win somehow. So I think Ganondorf, but we'll see. It's hand drawn. That's so cool. Apple to the face. What? That has a really muscly arm. It's cool hand drawn though, like that one. I can't wait to see these. Like, it's good. Don't get me a hand drawn, but I can't wait to see when it's upgraded, like even better. You can just pocket one there. Oh, that must be very scary. Isabelle's starting not doing anything. She's going to just do one thing, isn't she? That's really good animation, that one. Doom guy comes out. I can see you, Isabelle. It's time for Ganondorf, baby. She's got to have something, surely. Really? Really? Maybe he didn't just... I said Doom Guy, didn't I? So did she win or...
And there you go. Although Isabelle was eventually able to pacify Ganondorf through her strategic exploitation of his weakness to be distracted by mundane objects, she mysteriously surrendered by waving a white flag of defeat. Whether it came from an intentional move to spare Ganondorf from her Isabellistic form, or a subtle manipulation to win over a powerful ally, we may never know the answer. But when all is said and done, Ganondorf is the winner and will be moving on to the next round.
I was hoping that she didn't pull out like an apple to the face or something. Yeah, and this is the one we saw, so we don't need to see this. So yeah, we saw that one. As you guys know, I didn't realise that that was the next one and stuff. I got confused. So, and sometimes when I go on the channel, this is no one's fault. But when I put sometimes the videos, like I say, select videos, sometimes they're not in order, and I have no idea why. Because when you upload, they should be in order, but they weren't in order. Sometimes I'm thinking, is it this one or that? I don't know. It's completely my fault, honestly. But I'm not blaming anyone's fault for that. I'm just saying it's really weird how, when you upload something, especially Smash Bracket, it's not in order, so it's very weird. So yeah, we're going to just end that there anyway. So thank God I got one right, which I thought it would be, but I thought it was going to be literally like an apple to the face, or Isabelle just brings Doom Guy in and just kills Ganondorf in one shot, even though Doom Guy is not in Smash, or something like that. So just something ridiculous to Ganondorf to lose, but no, he won, so it's good. Thank God for that. I thought I was going to say, I notice I win one, lose one, usually. Anyway, so, well, we'll find out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That was my reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you enjoyed this reaction for any reason at all, please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications so you guys don't miss any live streams I do, any video uploads I do. And yeah, I shall see you guys on the next one. So, always remember to keep gaming, and I shall see you on the next one. Bye, guys!